Hi everybody, Kaz Grant here. I have moved locations today, so have a bit of a mix up in my house. I'm going to have somebody moving in with me, a friend, so I have had to move out of my office and that is going to be their bedroom. So I am now in my bedroom, so welcome to my bedroom. But I'm not letting this stop me, YouTube. I'm not letting this stop me because this is the whole point of me showing up as I am in all of my tiny house problems with the red arrows going above. Now I'm recording audio. It doesn't have to be perfect creating a personal brand. You don't have to have an amazing studio to record YouTube's videos in. You don't have to have the most incredible technology. You don't have to have everything absolutely perfect to start showing up and creating a personal brand. In fact, people will probably resonate with me more in my bloody bedroom than they would if I was in a perfectly curated studio, right? One day, that perfect studio will probably come. But I'm not letting the fact that I don't have that stop me from sharing my messaging now. And that is like the most important bit of advice on personal branding that I want to give you all. Whatever you are waiting for, be it to look better, to feel better, to be more motivated to do it, to have the more perfect messaging, to have the more perfect backdrop, to have more whatever it is that you're waiting for, stop bloody waiting and just do it and get yourself out there. So today's video, I want to talk to you all about the power of attracting instead of chasing all the time. Like, in previous years with marketing, with getting ourselves out there, with advertising, it's always been chasing. We go to network to chase. We go to all the events in the local area. We speak to all of the people. We send all of the cold calls, all of the cold DMs, all of these things. That's great to a certain extent. But I think in 2024, we have got a flipping sales resistance up. We have got this like barrier. Someone reaches out to you on LinkedIn, sends you a connection request, and then is instantly in your DMs with something, we're like, oh God, what are they trying to sell us? So you need to do things differently nowadays to stand out and to be trusted and to get those clients and to build those long-term relationships long term. You've got to play the long game, and creating a personal brand is going to help you do that, right? If I reach out to somebody online, I don't get ignored or I don't get people feeling like, oh my gosh, who's this woman reaching out to me? Because they can go onto my profile and I have enough personal branding and information and like I share who I am in real life, like on there, that they feel like they are one of my best friends. They do. They feel like they know me that much that we could be friends. And that is great. Do you know why that's great? Because instantly there isn't a barrier there. They feel like I'm not going to sell to them. I'm not going to be a harsh seller. We're just going to have a chat about something. It's going to be helping them, benefiting them. I give enough value away in the content that I share. Like that barrier gets lowered and lowered and lowered because they know who I am. If you are somebody reaching out and you haven't got a profile photo, oof, who is that? If it's blurry, if it's like not really easily seeable, like who you are and what you look like, puts me off instantly. I don't even want to press yes, accept the connection request. I want to press ignore. Ugh, who are you? Who are you trying to come in my online space? I already don't trust you. So then if you message me, I'm already going to be on the back foot being like, oh God, why have they messaged me as well? So there's little things that you need to be doing nowadays in 2024 and beyond to create that personal brand so that people get to know you. The other thing is we put in so much time and effort in chasing as well. It's time and effort, and it's so energy consuming and it's so draining that actually it's like, oh my goodness, sucks the life out of us. I don't feel that way about creating content and creating personal branded content and creating and sharing value. Like what energizes me is having this set of skills, having this knowledge and being able to impart that onto others with short form video content, with posts that I'm creating. Like it feels good to do that and to offer value to people. And by doing that, I'm not chasing. People can then see what I'm all about and what I have to offer. they can then get in touch with me if they want it. I'm not like spending the majority of my time chasing people that aren't ready for what I have to offer, don't need what I have to offer, and all slam the online door in my face. I'm creating stuff that tells people what's there, tells people why they should know, like, and trust me, gets me out there, shows them consistently so I'm in the forefront of their mind. When they need what I have to offer, they'll come to me. They know where to find me. They can easily contact me. They know who I am. They like me. They trust me. Boom. When it's their time, they will get in touch and have that chat with me. That's what you're trying to do. So also, it's like standing out online is hard, right? So when we're chasing and we're trying to stand out online, like most of the time it's because we're being inauthentic and we're not being ourselves. Like, just be, like I said, don't have to have everything perfect. Just be yourself. People will resonate with that. Like, it won't take up much energy. Like, you want to create, you want to get yourself out there, you want to create this brilliant personal brand, but you don't want it to be energy zapping. So if you're yourself and you're showing up as you are, wholeheartedly, unapologetically, maybe your hair's got a kink in it because you went for a run at lunchtime and literally you tied your hair back, you haven't had time, you're sharing content from your bedroom because this is the space that you've got to work with at the moment. You're not waiting for that perfect day when you live in the mansion already and you've got 5 home offices to choose from. You're doing it now. Like, there's an authenticity in that. Nobody will feel like they're being sold to out of your bedroom. Nobody will be put off. People will be like, she's getting it done. Well done. Yeah. Oh, gosh, maybe I could do that then. Maybe I could speak to her because she's a normal human being. That's what you want people to think about. New clients are cautious. People are online and they want what you have, but they are cautious. They're really cautious. Like, are you the right person for them? Are you not? Again, you got to show them who you are for them to know that you might not be the right person for them. And again, like, if you go out and cold call 100 people, out of that many, how many actually aren't right for you anyway? When you're attracting, the right ones will come to you because they already know whether they would like you or not. You haven't got to weed through that. Traditional marketing as well. I feel like there's I feel like there is a space for it in the world, and we need traditional marketing because we need to put our brands and our businesses out there, and they need to have a presence. But I feel like we need to humanize it more, definitely. People need to see the stories behind the brand. They need to see who's behind the brand. They need to, again, connect to the people behind it more. So again, personal branding is great, but if you are a brand, just action more human elements into that, more human content, more images, more videos from actual people within your organization, sharing their voice, sharing their faces, sharing their opinions on stuff, getting that out to the world. Because again, people are going to connect with that more than they'll connect with like a corporate made video or something, or an advertisement. People know when they're being sold to. We know when there's adverts on. I mean, how many of us now don't even watch adverts on TV? Like, we don't, do we? Because we've got like, we'll watch things on YouTube, or we'll watch things on Amazon Prime or Netflix or whatever. We don't even watch adverts anymore. We don't like being sold to. No one wants to sit there for a half an hour program and then like for 10 minutes of that half an hour program, like just being sold to. Advertise, it's all gone. Like, even on Facebook, you see an advert, skip past it. The things that make people buy now are from influencers and from people sharing, brand representatives sharing their actual, like, how they found it and showing you then and there, like, before and afters and things like that, like, because it's real. There's no graphics, they're not being sold to. It's like, that's real. That would actually happen. That would actually look that way. That would actually taste like that. That would actually be like that. Like, people just want real nowadays. And also, like, when we're thinking about attracting instead of chasing, we want to build relationships with people. We want to build relationships with people so that we can keep them in our vortex, our online vortex, and actually, you know, get referrals, get collaborations, do business, get sales from them eventually. Again, when they're ready to buy, when they have the need for what you have. But you're going to need to build long-term relationships for that. When you build a personal brand, that is a long-term relationship with your audience. Like, they get invested into you, what you stand for, who you are. If you're having a bad day, they'll feel it. If you're having a good day, they'll celebrate with you and cheer you along. Like you need to be building these relationships, and a personal brand will do that. And also with those relationships, then you're going to get long-term loyal customers and clients for your service-based businesses. Like, how many of us, it's easier to sell to people who've already bought from us before than it is to acquire a new customer. So when you nurture your existing customers, then they'll repeat buy and repeat buy and repeat buy, or repeat use your services, repeat use your services. If you have a personal brand going in the back, it's very hard to keep that relationship growing one-to-one with people when you've got like limited time, when you've got, you know, your business to run still, new people to find, logistics to sort, all the rest of what goes into a business and operating a business. And then also, like, you want to sleep and you want to have family time and do all of that as well. Very hard to keep one-to-one relationships going with people. Creating a personal brand, showing up online consistently every single day in some form or another, you plug people into that ecosystem, they feel like a month will go past and you'll see them again in person. They'll feel like they only saw you yesterday. So again, like, how powerful is that? They are getting repeat awareness of you, what you offer, what you stand for. They're getting that awareness on repeat. When you go networking, you see them, and then a month later, you go back into a networking room and you try and work the room again, you try and get business. Like, that period in between, completely wasted if you're not creating a personal brand and sharing what you do in the middle bit. Completely wasted. Or it's going to take you 20,000 times longer because you're going to have to wait until that next month again, and then the next month and the next month. Whereas, again, you meet them at the in-person event, you put in that effort, that work, you build the relationship. They then see you online in between that. They're seeing you every single day. So when it comes to repeat buying, when it comes to referrals and things like that, you're going to be the one that they refer. You're going to be the one that, you know, the repeat buying is going to happen. It's going to happen. So I'm a bit passionate about this today, aren't I? I'm a bit passionate. But I just think that so many people could be creating a personal brand and they're not. And they're missing out on so many opportunities. So many opportunities that might not get on day one of creating a personal, but you don't put one post out and then your whole world's changed and you've created this really great ecosystem online. Like, you're going to have to put some work into it consistently. Go and see my other videos for what work to put into it. But over time, like, imagine the online vortex that you can create. And when you're thinking about, like, monetizing a personal brand and stuff like that, there's ways of doing that, ways of monetizing it. So you create your personal brand, you start attracting people, you can then monetize that in so many different ways. And again, create your own economy with this. So you maybe don't want to be working for somebody else for the rest of your life. Maybe you want a bit extra on the side. Like, creating a personal brand will unlock so many different opportunities to monetize it if you do it correctly over the long term. Could you create courses, sharing people the skills that you have? Could you create a book based on the skills that you have in your industry and the knowledge that you have, the past experiences that you've gone through that could help someone in some way? Could you start a podcast and get some advertising going on your podcast? Could you create a YouTube channel that you can monetize? There's all these things that you could potentially monetize, even if it's like brand collaborations and stuff. If you're in a certain industry, a certain line of work, and you're sharing about that all the time, there's potentially some freebies that you can get from things. Oh my gosh, the amount of freebies I've got from just showing up online over these last 6 years is actually quite amazing. I've had free meals, I've had been to free events, I've had free clothing, I've had all sorts of free stuff. There's one of the little freeloaders. He's going to make himself comfy. Where is he? Oh, hello. This is Buster, everyone. Hello, Bust. You're on YouTube. Oh, look at him. Doesn't he look? You beautiful boy. Yeah? You just going to jump on the bed? It's so funny. Now I've moved into this room. All I do all day is watch the little freeloaders, the furry freeloaders, I call them, sleeping on my bed while I'm doing work. But this is Bust. He's my little doggy. Hello. Say hello, Bust. Oh, he looks really cute on it. Anyway, you're distracting me, little doggy. Go on then, go back. Go back to sleep while mummy makes the money. But there we go, guys. Like, show up imperfectly. If your dog comes in halfway through, it doesn't matter. If your child comes in halfway through, it doesn't matter. Like, just show up as you. People with dogs will resonate with that. People with dogs will love that. People who love dogs will love that. People with children will resonate on how they get interrupted. Nobody cares about it not being perfect. Just go out, create the personal brand, start showing up, and see where it leads you down the line. You never ever know where creating a personal brand will take you. And just being you. Just being you. Don't have to put on any fakery or any, like, embellish anything. Just be you. See where it takes you. It's a fun ride anyway. And it's exciting. If you need any help with personal branding, if you're like, okay, Gaz, I get it, I get the benefits of it, but literally I have no time to personally brand. I have no time to personally brand or do this myself, or I don't even know where to begin. Like, what would I talk about? What would I say? What would I share? I need like a strategy, I need guidelines to this. I need like content plans and stuff like that. Talk to us at Quirq. Talk to me. Quirq is a personal branding agency that I run. We can help you get online. Yes, that's going to cost. So if you've got no time, but you've got the money to invest in a personal brand, come and get help. If you've got time, but you haven't got the money to invest, go on, look on my YouTube channel for all the other videos. We've got the Brand You podcast as well, where we teach people how to personally brand as well. You're going to take longer. It's going to take some determination and some grit and just trying things and going for it. It won't be as quick as somebody else creating a personal brand for you. But if you've got no money to do it, create it yourself at first. And then who knows? Who knows down the line what that could grow into? And then you might be contacting us to go, Kaz, it's like expanded so much. I've created this much business from it. Now I need your help to keep it going because I haven't got the time anymore. I'm so busy with business. You'll never know. So everyone, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, take care. And I will come onto your screens next week with another video all about personal branding and how you can personally brand in 2024 and beyond. Because we're nearly on 2025 now, aren't we? Blimey, where did that go?